Common fractions, addition and subtraction 3. Question 1. Write down the lowest common multiple, or LCM, of, let's look at A. We have 2, 4, and 5. Let's start with our largest multiple and write out some multiples. We have 5, then 10. 10 is a multiple of 2, but it is not a multiple of 4. So let's continue. 15 and 20. Now, 20 is a multiple of 2 and 20 is a multiple of 4. Therefore, our lowest common multiple is 20. For our next question, let's do E together. Let's always start with our largest multiple, which is 15. So, 15, then 30. Let's stop right there. 30 is a multiple of 2, and 30 is also a multiple of 5. Therefore, the lowest common multiple is 30. Press pause to complete question 1 by yourself. Question 2. Calculate. We have addition of 3 fractions. We have 2, 4, and 5. The lowest common multiple of those 3 numbers is 20. Then we times by 10, so we times the 1 by 10. 4 times 5, 1 times 5, 5 times 4, and 1 times 4. And we add up to get 19 out of 20. Press pause to complete questions B and C by yourself. Question D. Our lowest common multiple of these 3 numbers is 30. For our first fraction, we've times our denominators by 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Times by 3. Times by 3. Yeah, we've times by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And we add up to get our final answer. Press pause to complete question E and F by yourself. Question 3. Now we've included mixed numbers. So, first let's look at our denominators. Our lowest common denominator is 20. So 1.5 is 1 and 10 out of 20. Plus 2. Then for our fraction part, we've times the bottom and the top by 5. And the last one, we times by 4 times by 4. Now, 1 plus 2 is 3. If we add up our fraction parts, we get 23 twentieths. Remember, 23 out of 20 is a mixed number. So it's 1 and 3 out of 20. Therefore, our final answer is 4 wholes and 3 twentieths. Press pause to complete question B and C. When you are done, use the memo to mark all your answers on this page. Worksheet 2. Here we have addition and subtraction in the same sum. So working from left to right, 7 tenths plus 1 tenth is 8 tenths. Minus 3 tenths gives us 5 tenths, which in simplest form is a half. Press pause to complete question 1 by yourself. Question 2. Now we have mixed numbers. So working from left to right, 2 and 7 tenths plus 1 tenth is 2 and 8 tenths. We can write that down or do it mentally as in the example. Now the next step is 2 and 8 tenths minus 1 and 3 tenths. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 8 tenths minus 3 tenths is 5 tenths. Then our final answer in simplest form is 1.5. Let's do B together. Get out your pens. For our first part, our 7/11 is bigger than 3/11, so we can do it separately. 4 minus 3 is 1. 7/11 minus 3/11 is 4/11. Then we still need to add. And our final answer is 3 wholes and 6/11. Press pause to complete the rest of question 2 by yourself. Question 3. We have addition and subtraction in the same sum, but our denominators are all different. Our lowest common denominator is 20. So we rewrite a half as 10 20ths. A quarter we times by 5 to get 5 20ths. And 1/5 is 4 20ths. Then 10 20ths plus 5 20ths is 15 20ths. Minus 4 20ths is 11 20ths. Press pause to complete question B and C by yourself. Question D, now we have mixed numbers. If we look at our fraction parts, the lowest common denominator is 30. So we have 3 and 12 30ths for that one, plus 2 and 3 30ths, minus 1 and 8 30ths. For all. Now, working from left to right, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 12 plus 3 30ths gives us 15 30ths. Then we still need to minus. 5 minus 1 is 4, and 15 30ths minus 8 30ths is 7 30ths. Press pause to complete E and F by yourself. When you are done, use the memo to mark all your answers on this page. Worksheet 3. Mixed operations. Question 1. 1/5 of 20 is 4 because 20 divided by 5 is 4. 3/5 of 20 is therefore 12 because 20 divided by 5 is 4 and 3 times 4 is 12. Lastly, 20 divided by 5 is 4 and 4 times 4 is 16. Press pause to complete the rest of question 1 by yourself. Question 2. We have mixed operations. Remember, plus and minus separates terms. So, we have 3/4 plus a half of 12 minus a third. So, working from left to right, we write down our 3/4. A half of 12 is 6. Then we need to minus a third. Now, if we look at our fraction parts, our lowest common denominator of 4 and 3 is 12. So we rewrite our 3/4 as 9/12, plus a 6, minus, we rewrite a third as 4/12. Now, this plus this is 6 and 9/12, and we still need to minus 4/12. So our final answer is 6 and 5/12. Let's do question C together. Get out your pens to do so. We have that minus a third of 9 plus 2/3. So 5 and 3/4 we're going to write down, minus a third of 9 is 3 plus 2/3. Then if we look at our fraction parts, the lowest common denominator is 12. So we have 5 and 9/12 minus 3 plus, we've times by 4, 2 times 4 is 8. Working from left to right, this minus that, 5 minus 3 is 2, and we keep our fraction part. We still need to add 8/12. So we have 3 wholes and 17/12 to give us a final answer of 4 wholes and 5/12. Press pause to complete the rest of this question by yourself. When you are done, use the memo to mark all your answers.